On May 15, the infamous Oyo kidnapping took place and shook Nigeria, igniting panic across the nation. But this was no ordinary abduction. The true motives are deeper than we believed, and it shows just how brutal the DSS can be when fighting terrorism head-on. The true story began in 2025 when two men, Abbas Mokhtar and Abubakar Abba, were taken into custody by the Department of State Service. These men were top commanders of the Islamic terror organization Ansaru, which broke away from Boko Haram in 2012 and pledged allegiance to al-Qaeda, making them wanted by both the United States and the UK governments. Furious and desperate, the group struck back, launching attacks across northern Nigeria, but their leaders remained behind bars for life. And so they recalculated, plotting an attack so devastating it would force the government into releasing their leaders. Firstly, they knew the president hailed from the southwest. Striking there would guarantee public outrage. Secondly, they had to choose targets near the forest, where escaping would be swift. For these reasons, they relocated to Oyo, quietly establishing a base in the forest around Old Oyo National Park. On May 15, they attacked two schools in the towns of Yawata and Iseinle in Oriire local government of Bomasho and drove off into the forest without any resistance. While in the forest, the kidnappers executed teacher Michael Oyedokun, a brutal warning meant to force the government into releasing their comrades. But the government could not yield. Freeing Ansaru's commanders would undo years of sacrifice for their arrest and jeopardize Nigeria's relations with the US and the UK. The DSS and allies had to be both ruthless and creative. First, they identified the kidnappers. Then, their families, friends, and close associates all were tracked down and arrested across northern Nigeria, from Niger to Kano, Kwara, Kaduna, Katsina, Adamawa, Gombe, and even Borno states. This move put the pressure back on the kidnappers. The government's own demands were simple: free the captives or your families die. At the same time, the DSS units advanced into the forest. Their camps were located and escape routes were blocked. Surrounded with no place to run, the kidnappers faced the full force of Nigeria's agencies. Some of them tried to flee, but were gunned down, others arrested, and finally, on Friday, July 10, after 56 terrible days, the pupils and teachers were found and returned home to much celebration. Thanks for watching and subscribe.